Hi, this is Sonia from Cosmic Harmony. This is a free tarot reading. Remember, our external world and experiences are a reflection of our inner world, and with tarot, we can look at these experiences and gain a better understanding of our subconscious patterns and beliefs, which are primarily responsible for creating our reality. By becoming more aware of these patterns, we can break through illusions we have created and discover who we really are, what we really want to experience, making creation a more conscious experience. If you'd like a personal reading, please email me at the email address down below. Also, there's information about my writing, stories, and world meditations and how to donate. Also, I welcome and appreciate any likes, shares, and subscribes and comments.
Hi, this is a tarot message for any sign, whoever it resonates with. Um, this specific message especially pertains to those who um, are on like a spiritual path of enlightenment or ascension or awakening, or just anyone trying to better themselves for like the evolution of consciousness or something of that sort. But so I got some oracle cards from the Mystical Shaman Oracle, and the first card I got is the Luminous Warrior. Um, and the second card I got was Arrow and Taming the Wind. Okay, now I want to read the message from the Luminous Warrior because it really gives the overall energy of what this reading is about. So it says, a luminous warrior has no enemies in the world or the next. He is impeccable in word and deed. He focuses on his light rather than what hides in the dark. Since he casts no shadow, he is radiant as the sun and can transform his most terrible enemy into his ally. His power comes not from the sword, but from speaking his truth at all costs. The luminous warrior, then the invitation for this card, the luminous warrior reminds you it is important to focus on your power, wisdom, and beauty. Do not be seduced by what seems wrong with you or with the world. Remember that intention follows attention. So focus on your positive traits. Feed your light with more light until you feel truly empowered. Then there will be little need for action as you resolve all situations from within. Um, and I think that's a really huge message because it about sums up everything. Um, it seems I'm gonna take a look here at. There's a couple things I just wanted to mention too about this arrow. So the arrow is indicating keeping your focus on your goal, what you're trying to achieve, who you are, keeping your focus within. Okay. It's about not being uh, swayed by what other people are doing or saying or thinking, and letting your creativity flow. Um, and also, it is about basically you might have an idea or something you're trying to accomplish, and it's about bringing whatever you are trying to attain into physical form, like it's manifesting basically. And then the last one we got is Taming the Wind, and there was a couple things I wanted to mention about that one specifically from the book too, because this one is about it has, if you can see on there, there's like feathers, and the feathers represent like clearing, smudging, ridding energies that are not needed anymore, beneficial to you. And it's also a reminder, it's reminding you to have a deliberate intention when you go into any relationship. And I don't mean like intimate relationships, it's just talking about relationships with people. So it's reminding you to be like conscious in how you communicate with others. Because what this reading is indicating is that, like, as you become more aligned with yourself, more enlightened, more awakened, um, the energies that are not in line with you, including people, will clear out. But there's parts of you, like these deep-seated beliefs, that are going to be showing up basically to see if you have resolved that or you're done with it. And so it can show up as people coming into your life and pushing you, like, like criticizing you, um, not liking what you're doing, thinking what you're doing is crazy, stupid, whatever. And what these cards are saying is that once you start to awaken, you start to realize that you don't need to retaliate, react, get revenge, because instead of looking at it like this person's doing this, like there's a perpetrator and there's a victim, you start to recognize that it's not a perpetrator and a victim, that they are showing up in your experience because of something within yourself that's resonating with them. And so you start to look at it as like a curiosity about, well, what is it inside of me that I need to resolve? Am I getting angry? Am I getting sad? Like, why? And you look at it, and then you can choose to act in a way that's in line with yourself. And as you do that, you're actually like improving what you're being in the world by aligning more to yourself. So like, if someone says something that you don't like, if you choose to react in a way that's more harmonious to who you really are, rather than react out of anger or any other emotion, then you are basically pulling yourself into alignment even more. In that person, whatever they did was actually something that was more like a tool to help you be able to do that. And by doing that, it actually will reflect out into the outer world too. It's going to help others also look at their own selves and pull back into alignment. So even more so as well, because it's more difficult to be hating on someone who isn't doing anything to make you hate them. I mean, you can still do it, but if you're always acting in a specific way, then it's harder for people to stay mad at you, harder for people to have a reason to be mad at you, harder for them to act hateful towards you, because then it's like they start to look at themselves rather than at you and question, why are they so mad at you, and why are they acting this way towards you, and what about it is it that's driving them nuts, and they start directing the energy inward instead of looking at you to try and figure it out. So anyway, sorry I talked a lot about those cards, but the reading revolves around that idea. So let's get into the other oracle cards and the tarot. Okay, so from the Yogic Path Oracle, first card that came out was Shiva reversed. And this is one of the ones I'm going to read you with the little message it says too. It says, when you change your ways and adopt habits, hobbies, and lifestyle choices that are unfamiliar to those around you, they will call you mad. However, you are opening up the door for a new way of being. Do not let others' words or others' hold you down. Rather, use them as a reminder that you are on the right path, shifting consciousness. When Shiva began practicing sadhana, people could not understand his ways, yet they created the basis of what we know as yoga. Never doubt your significance and the way your authenticity can impact others. And this is from the, hold on, I'm going to show you the tarot cards I got to clarify this too. So what I'm showing is that there's something or some situation that is causing you anxiety, okay? I didn't find out exactly what the situation is, but there is indication of it, what it might be over here. So I'll go over it in a minute. But it's causing you a lot of anxiety, okay? But I'm showing that if it's a person, it's because you are choosing this path of love with the Ace of Emotions here from the Muse Tarot. You're choosing love, not like unconditional love. So love of yourself, and you're offering it to the world and in what you do. Like you're not just you're not you're not just doing things that you don't want to do. It's like even what you want to do in your life, you're doing it out of that creativity, intuitive, and love. That's like the source of everything. And also, this can also indicate to the sign of Pisces. So if you're, it can also be a Cancer or Scorpio too. But if you're a Pisces or have a Pisces around, that can indicate that sign. But I'm showing that you have a situation that's causing you anxiety. And this girl, she's like closing her eyes because she's anxious. But instead of reacting to it, she's finding herself within and then acting out of love. So she's choosing to do that, okay? Now, because of that, I'm showing, we got the card of Kundalini. And it is clarified by the 9 of Emotions and the Chariot. Now, the Chariot can also indicate a Cancer if you're dealing with a Cancer sign. So this is showing that your heart is like full and deep, full of love. You have compassion for others because you chose to react in that way. And because of that, you're moving forward with the Chariot in your life. And and not only are you doing that like with your, because of your willpower, but because you have that willpower to control how you're reacting, you're getting all these help from all these, see all the horses, and if you look, she's got like dotted lines attached to them because they're pulling her forward because she's because of her willpower, basically. Okay, so then we got Brahma coming in, okay? And that's clarified with the 7 of emotions, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 3 of materials, okay? So Brahma is the god of creation. So, and you've got, okay, so Brahma's the god of creation. So creation happens when, because, you know, everything that exists in the universe as a field of possibilities, and creation happens when we, cause the possibility to collapse into particles, into reality. And what this is, and we call it manifestation, right? This card is basically bringing your ideas and thoughts into reality. That's what this card stands for. And then we got the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is the motherly card of like earthly success. Okay, so she gets to physically feel, touch, and experience the things that she's created here in this existence. And with the Three of Materials, this indicates that you're collaborating with others or for others, other people. So this is where this is heading when you act like that, when you choose to act from that space that's in you. Now, the next card I got was Radha reversed, okay? And that was clarified. Okay. With the Five of Materials, the Three of Emotions, the Hanged Muse, and the Awakening. Okay. And oh yeah, and there was one more card. The Muse of Materials, which is a special card in this deck. So with with Radha being reversed, what this is showing me in the Five of Materials reversed is that you had some fear of loving. And I'm getting a sense that there is people that have fallen away out of your life because they were rejecting what you're doing, or they weren't on the same wavelength as you as far as what you were doing and becoming energetically. And so you've got new people coming in, and these new people, it's like you're afraid to get close to them, maybe because of your past experiences and people leaving, right? And that manifests into the outside world. So you could be having like financial problems, other problems with things coming in for you, or just like setbacks, okay? Because the Five of Materials indicates that like there's a lack mentality. But with the Five of Materials, it's like you can see she's just like laying there in front of this building, and she could just get up and walk in. It's not like it's not there. It's just a matter of like turning around, looking at it, and then going in, right? Well, I'm showing that you are coming out of that after gaining a new perspective with this Hanged Muse. And this the Hanged Muse is also can indicate a Pisces. And with the Three of Emotions, that's reunion. So like, and celebration with others. So it could be that you're a Pisces, or a Pisces is coming into your life that's going to like celebrate with you, come together with you, that could be helping you in achieving that. And I have another card, that the other card that indicates this person could have been in your life before or in a past life or something, is the Awakening. That's like the Judgment card, second chances. But basically it's you have this like perspective, like, oh, I get it now after this, with this Hanged Muse. And getting it is actually bringing you a lot of success with this card. This is abundance, earthly success. The theme for this is dirt magic, basically bringing what you want into physical reality. This is joy, happiness with others, physical pleasures, like everything. And now what I'm getting is that as you are rising, because you've got the star here, I'm thinking that people are going to begin to notice you having this success. Okay, they're gonna see you with this success, and this card reversed means that social media could be affecting how you're living. So what I'm thinking is that as you gain more success, there's going to be more people that are going to criticize your success, criticize you, and and this the oracle cards are like a pre-warning to keep following this 10 of cups, and it's clarified by the 8 of emotions. It's like, walk away from the sadness, the hurt. Do not turn back and look at it. Keep your eyes focused on this 10 of cups, the happiness, because like I was saying earlier, it's like as you begin to get all your wishes, there's going to be the people that criticize you. You can focus on that, or you can focus on everything that's coming in and everyone that's coming in. The star can also indicate an Aquarius, if you are aware of an Aquarius, okay? So now I'm going to come down to the archetype cards with the tarot that I've got. And, okay, the vessel has a double meaning, okay? This is indicating that to basically only allow in what is healthy and good for you, for your body, your spirit, your soul. And so with, these criticisms or toxic things coming in, it's telling you basically the Queen of Swords has been through, or the Queen of Voices, which is the same as Queen of Swords, but she's been through a lot of shit. So she's really wise. Okay. And she cuts it off like right as it, she doesn't acknowledge it and continue with it. She just walks away, leaves it. And that's what this is telling you to do with the Knight of Inspirations. It's like, okay, cut out anything that's like going to bring you down, basically, and continue on. Just jump forward with passion, desire towards the things that make you excited and that you love. Okay, so then we've got the ring archetype, and the ring, okay, the ring talks about everything being one, being connected, all the same thing, same source, literally one. Okay, because what I'm showing is that it looks like there's some people that are probably going to try and make you feel guilty for your success. They may be jealous, they may be wanting some of it, because what I'm showing is that this is justice for you, for everything that you have gone through in life. It's like your karma is being paid back. And I asked what the justice was. We've got the Ace of Materials. So again, this is like material success, stability, security. And it's out with the Sun, which is like the happiest card in the deck. Because the Sun, just like the luminous warrior at the very beginning of the reading, the sun shines on everything. The stuff in the shadows is no longer shadowed because the sun shines on it. So there's not anything that can bring you down. But it looks like there may be people or situations that do try to. Okay. And I see that here with it causing you a little bit of like mental conflict. Like, am I doing the right thing? Am I making the right choice if I don't send this person a bunch of money or something like that. If they're trying to like guilt you into sharing with them because, you know, they've got a really sad story or something. And a lot of times, sometimes it's better to not, sometimes it's better to, but it's like you're not going to know unless you're listening to the source, not to other people's suggestions, unless that's what you feel like you should do. But it's all about what your intuition is telling you. Because sometimes, you know, if you just um, always give to anyone and everything, it can actually be a hindrance to them, enabling them to continue in whatever like toxic ways that they are continuing it. Now, not always. I don't think that's always the case at all. But it's like you're not going to know how to discern until you can listen to what your intuition is telling you. And it may be different for you versus another person, but it doesn't matter what the other person's intuition is telling them. It matters what yours is telling you. Okay? And you got the page of materials, which can be an earth sign if you're dealing with an earth sign. Also, the sun is Leo, justice is Libra, if you're dealing with any of those signs. But with the page of materials, it's like you're a student, you're still learning. Even as you gain all this success, it's like you're still a student of life, learning where to put your energy. But I am showing that you've got the wheel of fortune. So like I feel like you're getting almost like a sudden abundance. So it can be abundance in many different forms, but there's a lot of material energy in this reading. So it looks like a lot of earth energy. Okay. Now, it does indicate that something over here causes you to kind of go back and forth. We've got, where did it go? Okay, yeah, we've got the two of materials, which is like juggling, okay? Kind of like, I'm not sure. And this is indicating that you have something to let go. And it's like that doubt, or it could be a person, like there could be someone that you have a lot of love for, and it's really hard for you to say no to them, or someone that wants you back, or something like that, and it's hard for you to say no to them because I've got the devil energy here, which is like a bondage, and this is like a secret. So it's like there's something deep within you that you need to let go of still. But I am showing that you are going to do that. We've got Capricorn and Pisces here. Capricorn's the devil, Pisces the moon. It's like you're afraid to let it go. And it's that fear that's the bond that the devil has you bonded with, basically, is the fear. But I'm showing that you see how she's with the page of voices. This is clearly seeing, oh, you might not have known that a certain situation, person, or something was going to be like toxic for you, or something that you needed to let go, but you are seeing it here. You're seeing it clearly, and or it might be something that you need to do that you were afraid of doing, but here you are doing it. And this is what you're letting go. See all these burdens with the 10 of inspiration? You're ending this cycle and starting this one. Okay? And this is after you gain that knowledge with Gnosis, the last archetype card. This is universal knowledge. Okay? This gets you unstuck out of that mental prison that the devil had you in. Okay. You have another card here, 10 of inspiration, or 10 of voices. This is another ending right here, okay? And what I'm showing in at the very end of this reading, this is what you're becoming, this queen of inspiration. This can be a Leo at Aries or Sagittarius also. And you've got the Four of Inspiration here. The Four of Inspiration is like the card of celebration, family coming together. This is why I really think that there is some type of relationships, several. See, this is like family. It's like you're going to find your soul family. So this is like intimate relationships, but also family. And again, you've got this Six of Inspiration, which is like victory, success, stardom. All what you are becoming by always looking within, no matter what the obstacle is, no matter what people are saying. You don't need to prove them right. You don't, or I mean, prove them wrong. Prove yourself right. You just need to look within and act from within. Find why, like look at why, ask why you're experiencing this and choose to be yourself even more. Okay, so that is the general reading for today or whenever you. I appreciate any likes, subscribes, and shares, and I will see you next time. Thanks.